Hi, it's me, Mil. I'm recording this on the 30th of May as a voiceover. There's probably going to be some gameplay footage in the background, but that doesn't really matter. It's probably just Aero Warfare or something. Anyways, so I'm here to talk about the game that inspired Aero Warfare, Team Fortress 2. So, Team Fortress 2 is a pretty old game. It's, I think, 16, 17 years old now. I think, yeah, 16, closing to 17 years old. Made by Valve, and it has a very dedicated community of players. I myself am a TF2 player, and right now the game is currently in a very poor state. Currently, there are bots being hosted by specific individuals that will queue into casual matches of the game, which is the most popular way to play the game. And they will use hacks in order to they will use cheats, hacks, whatever you like to call them, in order to ruin the gameplay experience for other players. This happens on a pretty large scale, and well, it has negatively impacted the experience of many players playing the game, unsurprisingly. So, the TF2 community has protested this before in the hashtag SaveTF2 protests. I'm sure you've seen it trending, and a couple media outlets covered it. And while they did get a tweet from Valve saying that they are working on solutions to the bot problem or something along the lines of that, unfortunately, Valve has not kept to their word, and the bot problem has yet to be resolved. And well, they did implement some band-aid fixes, but it did not do much to stop the bots. And while the bots were reduced for a short while, they eventually came back in full swing, and well, once again, they're ruining players' games. So this time, the community is trying again with the hashtag FixTF2 protest. Now, you can still use SaveTF2, but you're encouraged to use hashtag FixTF2 or use both. Basically, on July the 2nd, everyone is going to go to whatever social media site of their choice or any other platform, and they will create a post or anything talking about the bad state the game is in right now, and how Valve needs to fix it, because Team Fortress 2 is still being advertised as a functional product, but in its current state, it is not, and its consumers are entitled to, well, for their product to be functional. So it's Valve's responsibility to fix this issue. And that is what people are going to be sharing with the hashtag FixTF2 or hashtag SaveTF2. It's on July 2nd, but yeah. So, personally, I'm going to be talking about my story now. I was a TF2 player up until around 2021, where I quit the game, or 2022, I'm not quite sure. I still played it a little bit here and there after that, but I think I lost a lot of motivation because during that time when Valve was implementing band-aid fixes, one of the fixes that they implemented was that free-to-play players could no longer use type in text chat, use voice chat, or use voice commands, which entirely prevents them from communicating with their team at all. It stops them from performing simple gameplay functions like calling for a spy or calling for a medic. So that's when I quit the game. I just couldn't stand that as a free-to-play player myself, so I ended up playing typical colors 2 and Aero Warfare as well. They're significantly more free-to-play friendly, that's for sure. So now I'm just hoping that Valve will respond. There are some people that are trying to get the attention of news outlets in order to make this story, spread this story into the wider public, and hopefully put some pressure onto Valve in order to fix the issue. And here's my piece of advice: if you yourself are planning to be a part of this protest, don't stop until Valve has fixed it. I don't care what Valve tweets. I don't care. What only matters right now is Valve finally doing something. Because right now, we cannot trust them on their word. They gave a tweet and they did not saying that they would fix it. They did not keep their word. So we can't we can't really trust what they say. Keep protesting until the issue is fixed. If we stop protesting, they're gonna think that, well, storm's over. And they can go back to doing nothing as usual. So, just don't stop. And if you don't want to put in the effort, then do you really want the game to be fixed? Because if you do, just don't stop. Start and don't stop. That's definitely what I'll be doing, because I do want this game to be fixed. I will not stop talking about the bot issue until it is fixed, and that is going to be my goal. It's probably gonna absolutely flood my freaking Twitter or whatever, but do what you have to do. Anyways, I'll be linking the petition, as there is a petition you can sign that will be attempted to be sent to Valve headquarters to show them how many people want this fixed. So there will be a petition, and I'll be linking that in the description. I'll also be linking documents in the description to that link to more information on the bots. That's pretty much all I have to say. Honestly, I said probably a bit too much because I'm not a very organized person when it comes to talking, and this just doesn't have a script, but that's all I have to say. This has been MillX, Fix TF2.